Hello and welcome to another update video about Harmony One. Just a quick update here because we have moved up again, and just a quick example of how indicators and trend lines can help you to get into a trade. You know, this is no financial advice, but remember the last two videos that I did where we came all the way up to 25 cents. We then dropped, and I did tell you in the video that here around 21.5 cents I would consider a long trade. You know, if I was getting into Harmony One, I would do it here, because what did we do? In my view, we were back into an uptrend after we broke out of this pattern. So we broke out of this descending channel, yeah. Then we broke above all the daily EMAs here on the chart, the EMA ribbon, yeah, we broke above it, came all the way down. I did say if we retest one of these trend lines, so either the 121.7 or in the worst case, we could still retest here that descending trend line. If we retest one of them, that is then confirmation that we continue up from here, and that I would then, if I wanted to go in here, I would set a stop loss below either one of these daily EMAs or below one of these trend lines. And here you can see this did work. Of course, nobody needs to work with a stop loss, but yeah, I did say if we lose here 21.7, we can still find support here at the previous highs, which we did, you know. So that's great. And the reason was that, yeah, we were starting to get back into an uptrend. So that was, but we moved up too far. We were overbought. So we waited until we came back to the lower end of the hourly RSI. And that was looking really good. And, you know, and then we started to move up from here. So that was a nice, I mean, I didn't go in. I did say at the time, I told you I have no interest at the moment to go into Harmony One and do a short-term trade, but I pointed out that this would be an interesting move, and there you go. That would have been a nice 18% within just a couple of days. And now I think we are a little bit weak. Now that Bitcoin is going up for some reason, but looks a bit weak. Start to lose momentum again here on the 1 hour chart. Didn't even get back into the overbought range. Currently consolidating. And you know, this could become something like a potential bull flag, but you had a small bull flag here, then you moved higher, and now we are pretty much finding resistance at the previous high. Doesn't look very strong at the moment, to be honest. Just here on the short term it doesn't, but bear in mind we are still above here the yellow line, which is the 55-day EMA. So as long as we are above that, I mean, we did retest it here and that moved down, so maybe we are climbing up from here. Overall, you know what I do expect for Harmony One, it definitely is going to be big in my view in the next year. That's only my view, no financial advice, any of this anyway. But I think Harmony One can really be very big next year. I expect prices of above $1 next year, and we covered that in the last video, where you can see here already the 2.618 extension level is at 91 cents. That would be based purely on the extensions, the wave extensions. I would personally expect even prices of above $1 for Harmony One, and that's next year. But again, that is speculation when this happens. But because I do expect another bull run next year, a strong bull run, I would expect Harmony One to participate in that. Also, given the partnerships, you know, and the fundamentals of the project. Overall, what we need to be aware of here, and that's probably also why we're struggling a little bit. We have here, yeah, we've got this channel here out of which we broke to the upside. But what you can also do, if we do copy this descending trend line, I think we have just started another higher level trend. Well, higher level, or, you know, you can just basically add another line to this, and you can see that we have 3 touch points here. So even though we broke out of this downtrending channel, we are still in this downtrending channel. So basically a higher level one, yeah. You can see that here. I leave the other one on the chart, but we can see here that we are struggling to get through this as well. And this is definitely now a valid trend line, because you have 1 touch point here, 2 there. Sorry, 1 touch point here and then 2 here. And depending on if you want to use the candle close values or the wicks, you have to move the trend line. I think we use the candle closing values, and there you go. So there you have another trend line that we now need to break. And this trend line is sitting at 24.3 or 24.4 cents to the upside. That would be the point. And the support level here, the 55-day EMA, is at 23 cents. So that was a good example. Just wanted to show you here how this move worked out as well. it just by looking at really what does the trend line do, what do the EMAs do, did we break out of a downtrend? And we did break out of this immediate downtrend into a short-term uptrend. We then became overbought, came back. That was worth a try for me. Said, look, if we find support, especially on the 4-hour chart, we were still in the bullish territory here when that happened. So we found support at the 50 line. So basically a perfect trade entry that would have been. And then we moved up here to that trend line. And now we're finding resistance again. Without surprise, if we look at this descending trend line here. So now this is an important point. We need to see what is happening. Are we going to find support here at the 55-day EMA? And are we continuing to push through here? If we push through here, it would be great to get above the 25.5 level, the 0.382 fib level. I think if we do that, that would be a confirmed breakout, because then we move above this descending trend line and we've moved up the fib ladder once more. So watch these levels, and that worked out. And I would personally now wait until we break one of these levels to get in, because we just made basically this move up. And that would have been a good long trade, short term, yeah, depending on what, I can't give financial advice anyway, so it all depends on someone's personal time frame and short term, long trade, whatever, and dollar cost averaging. These prices generally for Harmony One, in my view, are good anyway. So even someone who just wants to start dollar cost averaging in, I think these prices are good compared to where we were before. I mean, if you consider we were here at 40 cents already nearly. Yes, and without a doubt the prices can drop once more, but then dollar cost averaging in my view, at these prices is already interesting, for someone who wants a hands-off approach. But again, no financial advice. That's just what I would be doing. And hopefully you liked the quick update about Harmony One. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.